Massey?
Here.
Rodriguez?
Here.
DiStefano, here. Okay, first order of business is approval of minutes
So
of
moved.
the May 30th, please hold 1 second, Mr. Massey. Of May 30th and June 4th meetings.
So moved.
So moved by Massey, seconded by Rodriguez, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. First order of business on the agenda is 11-King Street, request for concepts and qualifications and the openings. And we had 3 submissions. The first one is from
Denali, I believe, right?
Denali, yes. And there's a attachment there. There's more to it here. Are these duplicates? Okay. Oop. There's 4 additional copies here. This is from Denali Ventures, Brendan Connor is the principal. And these are only, this is not a bid, this is a request for concepts and qualifications that will be reviewed by the Economic Development and Public Works Department.
We're not
Well,
gonna,
there's a committee there that'll be formed.
The committee will be formed to
Mike,
make a
on the
decision, but the initial ones be referred to them.
Yes, and then the committee will be formed.
so are we gonna review them here and see what offers they have?
It's request for concepts and qualifications, so there's a
Well,
whole,
is there a financial line on it? I think is what Miguel's asking maybe?
Yes.
there is, they can put in like a financial request, what they're willing to pay, and can,
Maybe just go to that page so we know where.
Yeah, we wanna see what the number is,
The next is from,
because we can refuse all this too.
yes.
yes,
Next
Yes.
is,
500. We propose for the subject property, 500,000 with incentives to be determined. So basically how this is gonna work is, they had this packet to follow, what they needed to submit, and then we're going to be forming a review committee that's gonna consist of Representative Office of the Mayor, Representative Department of Public Works, Office of Economic and Community Development, City Legal Counsel, and a representative from the Common Council. Okay, next, so we'll put that.
next is from 135 North Street, Inc. And it's that, but there's also an envelope here. This is what it says.
The proposer's acquisition price is $1 as is.
And that's from the, which one? From,
135 North Street, Inc.
okay. And the other one was what? Proposed?
Denali proposed 500,000.
That. And that.
That's close.
And the third is from joint venture between JA Architecture and Northern Medical, and it has an acquisition price proposed of $350,000 on the front cover. So we have 3 to review, and a reminder, this is for concepts and qualifications, along with proposed purchase price, so all those factors will be considered. So a motion to refer to the Economic Development Office for a review, and then to the committee for a review and recommendation.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, that's that. Next order of business is authorization to increase the revenue line for senior trips to cover additional 24 trips by $11,805. She's requesting an increase from $87,917.27 to $99,722.77 to cover the cost of the trips for the remainder of the year. For the purposes of putting on the floor, I'll make a motion.
Second.
Seconded by Rodriguez. Leonard, what is that, what does this all mean?
Yeah, and we did this last year, right?
She put in her initial request in February to increase it by $17,000. So it looks like she's adding additional trips, which is, she's gonna need another additional,
Are these offset by revenue?
yes, so she does charge for them. So it's
Right.
revenue.
It's revenue
Right now,
neutral?
yes, correct.
Okay.
So as of right now, we have, from the last time that she put in a request, we have collected about $84,000 in revenue from trips.
All right, so it's budget neutral, so we
Yes.
costs are offset by the revenue, okay. I'll make the motion, the motion's by myself,
Second.
second was by Rodriguez, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Item 3, authorization to transfer within a 24 water budget to cover the cost of training expensive. Twiel's requesting to authorize the treasurer to transfer from the wastewater, or water treatment plant contractual 24 training to cover the shortage of funds for training expenses for Patrick Rally's New York Rural Water Association's training workshop from 5/20/24 to 5/22/24. Amount is $671.10. Motion
So moved.
by Massey, second
Second.
by Rodriguez. Any questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Next item is authorization to accept the amendment to license issuing agent agreement with New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Authorizes the amendment of the licensing issuing agent agreement with the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation as it pertains to issuing hunting and fishing licenses. Motion by Rodriguez,
Second.
fisherman, seconded by Massey. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 3.5 item, authorization to approve the use of unspent capital funding to pay back the 2024 band borrowing, and Leonora is requesting approval of a budget transfer of unspent proceeds of completed projects to pay out the 224 band borrowing in August, and approval to close out all the completed projects. Please see attachment for further details. And we have from various accounts of $1,190,671 to unspent proceeds for debt expense. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Massey. Go ahead, Leonore.
So I did provide you with the attachments of the details of the projects that we're having remain proceeds from. The largest is the ADA sidewalks. I did speak with our financial advisors, and they say we have to pay that back for band proceeds. We had some projects that were canceled, for example, the asbestos for 11 King Street, and then minor proceeds remaining.
Okay, and you said the ADA sidewalks, and that's money that was
We
left
borrowed.
over, balanced?
Yes,
Okay, and we've checked with all departments to make sure that these accounts are ready for closing.
correct. We send out the list to all the department heads. They review it and return it back to finance.
So motion by myself, seconded by Massey, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh.
Item 3.6, lawn maintenance, 1 Royce Avenue.
Liza.
Where is it here?
First one.
Yeah, I went in reverse order. Okay, it was the owner states that he was not given enough time to have the lawn cut. He also is upset about the price of the lawn maintenance. Would like to know how this amount is assessed. The owner is,
If you look at the picture that we're weed whacking, looks like it's 1.5 feet tall.
oh gosh, yes. Anyone will, I think next time he'll mow the lawn, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyone looking to make a motion?
Nope.
Dies for lack of second, or lack of a motion. Next item up is, let's see, building permit for 64 Brewster Drive. I know I read some emails regarding the recent check, was a refund for a miscalculation on the building permit, and I think she did get a refund on that. But the other part, I guess, what is dispute here is the certificate of completion fee. I paid $100 for a letter stating that the roofing project I had done this year was completed. The inspector came twice. Once he asked for a contractor if he put on ice on the watershed shield and then left. The second time I received a call from the building and permit office telling me the inspector would be at my house at a certain time. He never stopped at my house, just rode by. I received a letter of completion, said, yes, your roof is completed. A fee of $100 for this minimal inspection seems excessive. The Commissioner of Public Works responded by email. Did you guys get the email?
Nope.
No. And let me just see if I can find it. There's email exchanges between Katie Gass and the homeowner. The inspections, Jacob said the inspections actually took place and are taking place, and the $100 charge, and note down her response. And Jacob, Katie said he spoke with Walter the other day about this. He stated that he did in fact do all required inspections for the roof. They currently also have an open building permit for a deck. He has performed the footing inspection so far. The only other inspection required for the deck permit is a final, which he'll do once completed. So I don't,
So the deck one is 13,200. Katie told her she upcharges, they rounded up, so they rounded up to 14,000.
that was an error, and she was received a refund for that.
I don't think so.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, so we,
We issued a refund?
Yeah.
was it $10?
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
I would have to verify because I don't
Yeah,
have that
I-
information.
She's my next door neighbor, and I know she,
The refund was, and I corresponded with her and told her she would
Yeah.
be getting a refund.
Okay.
She, that doesn't need to go to the Board of Estimate. That was a miscalculation. She's disputing here is she's claiming Walter didn't do the inspections.
Not even, yeah, but I mean, she's not asking for anything, she's just stating this is what she.
No, I
paid.
think there's been follow-up with her email that she doesn't believe the inspections were done.
No, I understand
She wants
that.
$100 back.
Oh, okay, that I did.
Yes. So, the inspector says the inspections were done, they're required, so I don't know how. Anyone want to make a motion?
nope.
No?
All right. Item 3, under this section, is 205 Ruth Court, single-family valid rental permit. Leak letter was left at a door knock, and a door knocker notice was left at the property regarding excessive usage. The homeowner claimed she was not aware of it. And once the homeowner received the bill, she called finance, and she did call Truex Plumbing. There is a copy of a receipt from Truex Plumbing for 2 leaking toilets.
Homeowner lives out of town.
Homeowner does not live here. There is a valid rental permit in place. And there's verification that it wasn't, now there's an extra thing here too. The water tower that housed the transmitter has been dismantled, and the transmitter that was installed for notifying people was not in proper working order. So,
Is that our fault?
yes, because the water tower is the one we're replacing. That would only deal with a follow-up notice, but we'd like to request an appeal. Oh, they weren't signed up for the program anyway. They did sign up for it afterwards, so I don't know what that had to do with it. So the repair was made. The highest period over the last couple of years was about 34,000 or 35,000 gallons. This building was a 99.9. So reduce it down to 50.
Fine with me.
About me.
All right, motion to reduce the 99,000 period down to 50,000.
Second.
Seconded by Rodriguez, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Next is 39 Brewster Drive, single-family, owner-occupied. There was a bathroom leak,
Where'd you say, Joe?
39.
39.
30
Brewster-
Myrtle.
Huh?
Next
Don't
one's
you have Myrtle or Willow
Myrtle.
Place?
I'm just going in the order that
No, you messed them all up.
I've got, next one I have is Willow Place,
No, actually Myrtle, Joe.
Myrtle. 3 Myrtle.
unless it's attached to something else here.
The big one, right there. That one.
This
Nope,
one?
The other one. Right there.
This one?
Yep.
All right. Next one, 3 Myrtle. The Board of Estimate reviewed your request of the water sewer bill adjustment. We asked for additional information. And the usage at this time is so minimal, the board wants to know if the property is vacant.
So I can speak a little bit on this one.
Okay.
She has a brother, it's vacant, but the brother uses the shower once in a while to go to the gym. And that was her explanation as to why the water usage were low for those particular periods of time that we questioned. So we had already, I guess, approved the last Board of Estimate on May 20th, 24, to reduce to $40,000 gallons. However, we had questioned the usage, the low usage for
So
the
there's
other
no other
periods.
action that's required by us, just to follow. Can we just make sure that we follow up with the inspection on there too? That sounds a little strange, that,
The toilet was running from Truex's bill. The toilet was running for a long period of time.
all right. So we already made the adjustment on it.
Yep.
Next is 39 Brewster.
5 Willow.
5 Willow, Joe.
Is it a problem if I go and,
Oh,
if we
okay,
handle one
okay,
before the other? We're gonna get to both of them.
Do whatever
I
you
assure
want.
you, thank you.
Pain in the ass.
I gave you a break on the last one. The homeowner has written a short note where it seems there was a bathroom leak, which was repaired with a new water line in July of '23. They may not have been the only issue, as the leak continued until November '23. Usage looks like it's back to normal since November. Usage is high for 5/23, 9/23, and 1/24 bills. Receipt from Mr. Ray, the handyman. I don't think Mr. Ray, the handyman, is a licensed plumber.
He's a very nice guy, though. Does a lot of work in our neighborhood.
He should have gone to a licensed plumber. This guy charged him $2,000.
Yeah. That's what we should go after.
So there's a receipt attached, single-family single-family owner occupied. Previous high period over the last couple of years was 41,000. So she has a 45 and a 46 and a 63. So it's probably about 30,000 gallons over. And reduce the total billing by 30,000 gallons?
Make a motion.
Motion by Rodriguez to reduce the total of those three, not 30,000 a period, just total, 30,000 gallons. Oh, I gotta take this. And where do we leave off at? 39 Brewster?
Nope, 5 Willow.
5 Willow? Oh, we took care of 39 Brewster.
Is that all right to go with 5 Willow?
Ask Mr. Massey. Mr. Massey, 5 Willow?
Yeah, even though it's out of order, we can do it.
All right. This is a delinquent water bill. I'm advised the Board of Estimates wants an opinion from me regarding the request of Francis Ortiz for the forgiveness of all of her, of some of her delinquent bills at the property she owns at 5 Willow. Oh, this is from Mr. Smith, and this was a carryover from the last meeting. With the water bills are now re-levied onto the taxes, and her mortgage company paid them, and the legal opinion is submitted here by Mr. Smith. Basically, it's denying our ability to refund money that was paid. But he did suggest that we could consider an adjustment for the 23 and 24 delinquent water bills. But the prior money that was paid by the bank cannot be refunded. So do we want to take into consideration those two periods?
How high was it?
23, that's huge usage. This went on since 2018. It was ignored. So I'm not in a position to make any recommendation.
Me too.
Second. Okay. Motion to adjourn.
So
Oh,
moved.
Joe, I think, you got one more on there, Joe.
What do we have? Mr. Massey, what do we have?
Come on, Massey.
Garden Lovers Club of Middletown donated $2,792.
Oh, yes. I see that. Go ahead, you can finish reading it, please.
No, that's all right. You're the boss.
Maria Bruni is requesting to accept a donation from the Garden Lovers Club of Middletown in the amount of $2,792.47 to be deposited in line 2705-04. Miscellaneous donation will be used towards the purchase of a new bench to be located downtown at the Erie Park. Therefore, she's also requesting a budget increase into the 6200 line, use of donation, economic development for the purpose of the bench. Motion by myself,
Second.
seconded by Rodriguez. Any questions or comments? Thank you to the Middletown Garden Lovers Club. All in
Yes.
favor?
Aye.
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 Motion to adjourn.
All in favor? Seconded by Rodriguez. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you all. Pardon the interruption.